This is Vlogmas Day 6, and today we are going to have the third part of our Giving Gifts as an Eco-Minimalist series. If you missed the other two, I will link them in the description as well as the cards. And if you're interested in content related to simple living, sustainability, and veganism, then please do hit the red subscribe button. Okay, so in part 3 now, I want to focus on how you actually wrap gifts in order to give them to people, because obviously it can be very wasteful to just buy wrapping paper for it to be ripped apart and then thrown in the trash. The first thing that I suggest is getting bags or reusing bags. Like my family and I, we kind of have this collective agreement that we have all these bags and we just mix and match. Some people take, these ones home and we just keep reusing them. Birthdays, Christmas, everything. We just keep reusing the bags until they rip. I think it's a really great way to still have that feeling of normalcy without having to continue buying bags or continue just throwing them away and just to buy more the next holiday, So that's what we do, and it works out really well for us. Obviously, that means that you should favor bags over wrapping paper when you're given the opportunity, just because it's really hard to reuse wrapping paper. I mean, you can if you open it very slowly and cautiously, but I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine, but I don't think it's fair to expect your family to do that as well. So I recommend bags and reusing them as much as you possibly can. Another thing you can do is save the paper bags that you get from, carryout or from grocery stores if you don't bring reusable bags, and use that as wrapping paper. I personally really like using the Chipotle bags as wrapping paper because, they always have just really cool designs and stuff on them. And I don't know, I think it turns out really cute. You can also do this with newspaper. So you can use the comic section, or you can just use the whole newspaper as a form of wrapping paper. And it's a really effective way to have that be reused, because I know that at my house, at least, they will not stop giving us the paper even though we don't want it. So we usually use it for for a fire if we're doing that, but why not use it to wrap your gifts in a eco-friendly way? Now, another thing you can do is take excess material that you have left over from other projects, or even going to thrift stores and finding material there and using that as a zero waste wrapping paper, because that way it's a cloth. You can even, if you got them a scarf, wrap it in the scarf, and just find ways for the gift to also be the wrapping paper. Now, this is a little bit, I personally haven't tried this one, but I know that other people have. They'll give you a really cute piece of material that they just found or that they have left over from other projects, and there you go. You can keep reusing it, you can give it back to the person, it's really up to you. This is a way for you to still wrap the gift, but have it be that zero waste approach. There's no way for them to really rip that up, so it's great because you can have it be reused. Finally, just as a little extra tip, is that you can decorate your packages with things you find in the natural world. Go pick up some pine cones and pine needle, what is it called when it's on a branch? I guess pine branches and acorns, different stuff that you find around, and use that to decorate up your wrapping rather than buying those bows that get thrown away. Similarly, you can use a hemp string to tie it up, because this is compostable. I highly recommend getting a paper tape, because this way the packaging will be recyclable. If you use things like paper bags or newspapers to wrap your gift, you will then be able to recycle that because it won't have that plastic tape on it. So this was the last part in the Giving Gifts as an Eco-Minimalist mini-series within our Vlogmas. I really hope you found it useful. If you did, comment down below what your favorite tip was, and if you have any other tips that I missed. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at nurturing_compassion if you vibe with me and my content. I love connecting with people on there. Another thing I wanted to mention is that if you're into all this eco-minimalism, decluttering stuff, I am coming out with a 100% free ebook, and you can get on the wait list down below in the description. It is 100% free, and it's going to cover how you can declutter your mind, body, and home to actually increase your happiness level. And I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 7. Bye!